Hey, did you know that you can advertise to your ideal customers on Facebook and Instagram for as little as $1 per day? I know it sounds crazy because we're so used to hearing that Facebook and Instagram ads, they don't work or they're just way too expensive. I'm going to share with you 3 tips to get in front of your ideal audience so that you are the first person they think of when they need what you have, and that's either a product or a service. My name is Jeraud Norman, and I am with Jeraud Marketing, where we've helped entrepreneurs around the world turn strangers into customers using paid social media ads. Over the past 4 years, I've been coached and trained by the best marketers in the world. So, what are the 3 tips? Before I go into that, it all starts with visibility. So, instead of being out of sight and out of mind, we'll call this being in sight and top of mind. So the first tip is going to be retargeting, and that's simply staying in front of people that have watched your video or clicked your ad. Retargeting strengthens your follow-up game because you're always showing up and staying top of mind. This will help you maximize your ad dollars, even if you're only spending $1 per day. Tip number 2, document and demonstrate using video. Who do people do business with? People they like, know, or trust. Video is the fastest way to build like, know, and trust at scale. You can provide value and make offers that will increase your revenue. One video can work for you 24/7 while you're doing other things. That's the beauty of it. Tip number 3, choosing one product or service. Nowadays, attention spans are getting shorter, especially on social media. So speaking about multiple offerings at once will confuse people and they will leave instead of trying to figure it out what it is you're trying to sell or do. One product or solution helps you to understand the pain of your customer. Pain is everything because people will run from pain. They want a solution, which allows you to target more effectively and provide that solution. Now, after we've laid out those 3 tips, I'm going to go a little bit deeper into each one of them because I already have an understanding of what you might be thinking. One, how can I market my business effectively for $1 per day? How will I be able to stay in front of my ideal client doing that? Second would be, I don't know what to say on video. And that's even if I was willing to get on, because I might be worried people might talk about me on my videos. Don't worry. I'm going to do a simple breakdown of these 3 tips. These tips have helped me get seen by hundreds of my ideal clients for $1 per day and to be able to have closed deals and got referrals from doing so. When I go places in my local community, someone usually knows who I am. It makes it so much easier to have a conversation and remove the barriers because they feel like they already like me, know me, or trust me. One of the 3 is a good start. So let's go a little bit deeper. Tip number 1. First tip is retargeting. Retargeting is simply showing up in front of your ideal clients across multiple platforms. So what do we mean by multiple platforms? Facebook's a platform. Instagram's a platform. Facebook Messenger is technically its own platform. YouTube. Also, that doesn't include Audience Network, which is associated with Facebook. And to keep that extremely brief, that's websites that you can show up on that are connected with Facebook and apps. One time I showed up on the weather app in an ad on my friend's phone. It was so cool. So let me give you a better picture of retargeting. Have you ever went to a site to buy something and when you went online somewhere else, that same exact thing showed up? That's what retargeting is. You showed interest in something, so the goal is to keep showing it to you in order for you to take action. What's the average amount of touches it takes to get a sale? 7 to 10 is something that you hear commonly. So personally, following up with a few people, let's just say 7 to 10 times isn't difficult. Let's say you had 10 people, following up with them 7 to 10 times isn't difficult. But as you have more people to follow up with, the harder it is to do that consistently. How long would it take you to follow up with 100 people personally? And we're talking 7 to 10 times each. That's a nightmare. How much easier would it be to keep giving value and making offers to people that you know are watching your content or clicking to learn more information? When you learn how to retarget, you'll be consistently in front of the right people all the time, and it's cheaper than when they saw you the very first time. Retargeting allows you to become a local celebrity to that group of people. Extremely, extremely powerful. The second tip is to document and demonstrate using video. Pressing flush and networking have always and will stand the test of time. Like anything else, it's a process to develop these relationships. If you're in a networking group, you don't go in and usually get business the first day because no one knows who you are. But if people do know who you are, there's a better chance that they will refer that business. At the end of the day, again, who do people do business with? People they like, know, or trust. In today's market, we do that at scale by creating videos that document and demonstrate how and what we do. The like, know, and trust process gets accelerated when you're on video speaking with your audience. They get to know who you are, and in most cases, before you even meet them in person. Not to mention, The majority of your competition isn't doing this at all. Don't know what to say on video? We got you covered with easy to use templates. The important lesson here is be a person, not a business. Provide value, make offers on video. One video can work for you 24/7 while you spend time with your family and run your business. And maybe even spend some time, with yourself. As entrepreneurs, we usually neglect ourselves and we give to everybody else. Start taking care of you and work smarter, not harder. The third tip is choosing one product or service at a time. Focusing on one product or service allows you to effectively speak to the problems of your ideal customer and position your product or service as the solution. Most people are familiar with what a realtor does, so we'll use this as an example. They buy and they sell houses. If I'm looking to purchase a home, would I have the same questions or concerns as someone who's looking to sell their home? Think about it. If I'm looking to buy a home, I have questions about getting financing. I have questions about where. I have questions about, what my price range is. Can I even qualify? Those are the type of questions that are going through my head. What area do I want to live in? Versus if I'm someone who's selling my home, I already have the area. I'm not looking for financing. I want to sell my house and I want to find someone who's going to help me get the most money for my house and get it for me in the fastest amount of time. Two totally different problems, even though they can easily be combined with buying and selling a house because it's a house involved. Totally different. So with that example, can you see why a realtor saying anybody needs to buy or sell their home, give me a call? That's what most people are doing with their business. The main thing to understand here is focus on their pain and show them you can solve it. When you're being general, you'll sound just like everybody else. When you talk to their problems and their pain points, they'll get the feeling that you understand them. And when they feel like you understand them, they see you as a solution. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's going to take forever to learn about running ads and retargeting because it's complicated to understand and only for someone who's a marketer. Well, the tricky thing is that most of what is being taught on marketing is outdated for social media today. When it comes to marketing, you can either pay someone to do it yourself, or you can do absolutely nothing. Let's go ahead and eliminate number 3, which is do nothing. You wouldn't be this far along in the video if you were number 3. That leaves paying someone or doing it yourself. The challenge with paying someone is that it costs thousands of dollars per month, and everyone doesn't have that in their budget to be able to afford it. Not to mention that every audience is unique. Who knows your customers better than you and your team? I do understand doing it yourself could be a challenge. You need a quick, simple, easy step-by-step guide on how to set it up so that you're targeting the right people in the right location. You know what to say on video, and you know how to retarget them across multiple platforms so that you can become a celebrity. So I've developed Celebrity Status, which shares my method of how I'm able to stay visible in front of my ideal audience for as little as $1 per day without needing to be a Facebook or Instagram ads expert. Other courses require you to spend countless hours, learn multiple high-level strategies that most people won't implement because they're already too busy running their business. They just don't have enough time. And so what Celebrity Status is going to do is show you how to simply target your ideal customers in the ideal locations and how to stay in front of them by spending $1 per day or more marketing your business. This gives you the roadmap to go from where you are, which is probably not knowing where to start, possibly feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you've even tried running your own ads or setting up your target in the past and it just hasn't worked out. You'd be surprised how many people market outside of their immediate area to people that couldn't come if they wanted to. And when I see this, I always send those people a message and let them know because I love seeing people market their businesses and I don't want them to lose a dime of what they spend on something that absolutely won't work. Has helped many people literally become highly visible, aka celebrities, to their ideal audience and generate more revenue. It is my mission to help you understand that you can amplify your referrals and word of mouth by becoming well known to the people that matter the most to you. Celebrity Status was solely created as a roadmap to help thousands of entrepreneurs just like you to become well known to their audience without having to pay expensive agency fees. So click the button somewhere on or around this video for your chance to get Celebrity Status for $197. That's over 50% off. We can only offer this to the first 100 people that take us up on this offer. I want to keep this intimate so I can serve all of you at the highest level. So when the remaining slots fill up, we will have to close the doors. So if you're still watching, be sure to click the button somewhere around this video. If you wait and come back, we may be full. I can't wait for you to get started. Have a great day and I'll see you on the inside.